This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting, proudly sponsored by Boohoo Man. I'm joined over Zoom by FaZe Temper. It's been about 9 months since I last spoken to you. You've had a child in that time, been very busy. FaZe has had a whole new rebrand. Life seems pretty good for you, Tommy.
Things are going well, man. I can't complain. I'm counting my blessings and I'm just grateful to the man upstairs and grateful for the opportunities in front of me. Grateful that phase is climbing back to where it should be. It's been many years where the brand has been digressing and progressively just shit in the bed. Um, but we're finally on the up. Feels good. Baby boy is incredible. Uh, he's the best part about my life. Him and my fiance, they make my life a million times better. And they've given me a real purpose and direction and in that family sense that I always really lacked, growing up in a country just with my mom and a single mom. But yeah, things are good, man. Training's been going really well. I'm really excited for this fight and the tournament. So first, I'm not looking past Josh. He's a skilled opponent. He's a very skilled athlete. I mean, he's a very uh good athlete. I respect him in that sense. I just feel a lot more confident in my boxing abilities and just gonna prove that on August 10th.
Is your son going to be there in attendance in
He
Miami?
he will be there.
Will he do an interview?
Yeah, he'll make some sounds and stuff. He might not make some words and stuff, but if you understand baby, you might understand what he's saying.
Yeah, need to get I think it'd be nice to have you and him in an interview. That'd be quite wholesome indeed. Will that affect you having a child there on fight night? I guess that's sort of a question to ask you after the fight, but I guess you'd much rather have him there, wouldn't you, as the support, as for more mental.
Yeah, yeah, I'd rather have him there, just to know that he's there around me. I don't really like being away from her or from him, so it's gonna be good to have him there.
In Josh Bruckner, he hasn't fought in the year and a half, obviously against Sok Papi, losing to him on the Misfits card on the KSI of oh you guys fought on the same card actually on the KSI FaZe Temper card. Did you manage to watch his fight live on that night? Were you there ringside? Or were you just getting warmed up backstage?
I was just getting warmed up backstage. I really don't watch fights, and I learned my lesson the one time that I did when I was watching Sensei and Kenny go at it right before Slim. So yeah, I don't really watch any fights when I'm getting warmed up. So I didn't see it live. I had to rewatch it. I mean, I watched it after and then I rewatched it like last month at some point.
No, I don't blame you. I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, you're fighting him. But do you watch his fight against Chasen more though? You kind of know how he boxes, Josh Bruckner.
Yeah, yeah, I've definitely watched some of his stuff. I haven't watched some of his MMA stuff, but yeah, I'm familiar with how he boxes.
I think he's a lot bigger than you in sort of in like height wise in person, but down in the weight class, it'll be even. What weight is it at? 185, is that correct?
No, I believe I'm taller than him.
Oh, really? You're that? Oh, like you are pretty tall actually as well, aren't you? Yeah. Are you
Yeah, I'm
taller?
like
How tall are you? 6'5"?
6'3", 6'1", I believe.
And
But
he's six. How tall are you and how tall is he?
I believe I mean, I'm 6'3" and I believe he's 6'1".
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Then you'll be taller. And what weight is it at? Correct, if I'm wrong, it's 185. Is that right?
190.
190. Wow. Okay. Um, and then in terms of Josh Rottner, what do you rate him as a boxer? Where do you reckon his kind of toughest skill is, and then where do you reckon his biggest weakness is at?
I think his biggest strength is he's got heart. Um, and weakness, I think he just he's just a little like stiff. Like he's definitely gotten quicker. I've seen, his recent stuff. He's definitely gotten quicker, but he still moves a little stiff and awkward. Um, that's really it.
Do you reckon his link up with BJ Flores, BJ being his coach, will help him be less stiff?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've seen it. I know I'm gonna be fighting the best version of him, and he's gonna be fighting the best version of me. It's gonna be good. It's not an easy fight on paper at all. It's gonna be on paper one of my toughest fights.
And I know it's quite sad almost. The FaZe Clan members, a lot of them don't come and watch your fights, but now the FaZe Clan is all reunited. all at one. Do you reckon they'll turn up to watch you?
Yeah, they're gonna pull up. At least a few of them are gonna pull up. I'm excited for it, and it's cool too because these guys came in and I was just hanging out with them last night because I linked up with them a couple times, but it was just for something that we had to do. So I never really got to kick it with them. Last night I spent some time with them, and I love those guys. They're amazing. They're all hilarious, and the energy's amazing together. They're crushing it right now. Max just hit like 100. Sorry, he just hit 1 million followers on Twitch. He's got over like 20,000 subs, and then all the other guys are crushing it. Jason just he's about to hit 500K, or he already hit 500K. Silky the same. And they're all right, man. I love spending time with them. I love watching their streams. I'll be watching it with my fiance, and we're just like dying laughing sometimes, and they're great. I'm just happy that like FaZe feels like FaZe again. Like honestly, I think at least for me, because now I'm over here watching it, I think this version of FaZe is better than the last version of FaZe. You know what I mean? Like the when we're in the New York house, we had our moments and stuff, but I just like these guys are so entertaining, just great kids, and the dynamic is great.
So how come I always see the Lacy and Stable Ronaldo clips on TikTok everywhere? How come they haven't got FaZe Lacy or FaZe Stable Ronaldo? How come they haven't had their name changed?
Oh, they don't?
Well, I just see them. No one, everyone says like, remember FaZe Jarvis, FaZe Temper. I never hear anyone say FaZe Lacy, and on his socials, it's still Lacy.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. People know that they're FaZe. It is what it is. I mean, it's not like, it's not make or break. People know uh dude, those guys are all hysterical. Um and they're so great together, that's the best part. Like we didn't know how they were gonna mesh together, but they all love spending time with each other. They're even better together, and the dynamic is just great to watch.
Will FaZe Banks spit your fight in Miami?
I don't know. He better show up, but he probably won't.
He's quite fickle, isn't he? He's always late to things and not turning up.
Yeah,
Remember the impulsive lot? Logan Paul was like, "Yeah, he cancelled like three times than us, but he eventually came through."
yeah. I mean, yeah, he does his thing. I'm expecting him to not show up though.
You hope, you hope. Let's moving on to this then. The cruiserweight tournament. Do you know who you'll be fighting if you beat Josh Brueckner? Who you'll be fighting after? Who in the brackets wise? Have you looked at it yet?
Yeah, I looked at it. So it's the winner of DTG versus DK Money. Just from what I've seen, I'm assuming it's going to be DTG. But I'm just locked in on August 10th and Josh Bruckner.
Oh no, now it's DTG versus Minicon.
Oh,
DK
word.
Money's out of it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now it's and that's on the Dublin card.
Okay. What happened to DK? Did he get injured or something?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I love Minicon. He's a great dude, but I don't think he's gonna make it past DTG. DTG, from what I've seen, he's solid boxer. But we'll see. You never know.
And then I guess your aim in this, every kind of influencer has their aim. We all know people like their storylines, trying to fight for titles. What's your end goal?
If I win the tournament, then I would get the belt. And then, if I have the belt, it'd be great to maybe get a rematch with KSI or just another big fight. But I don't foresee myself doing this much longer. I just want to go out with a bang, make sure that the rest of my boxing career ends strong, and that's really all I care about for as far as my boxing career goes.
How long have you got left then? 2 years? 3 years? What are we saying?
I'm thinking maybe like 2 years,
Hmm.
but we'll see. Like I really just I want to focus on more time with my family and phase.
No, that's fair. That's fair for sure. In terms of the rematch for KSI, that means he would have to come up to 190. And I guess that adds even more storyline. It gives you the advantage as well, the healthy advantage. Is that what the aim is for you though, to go up to that weight?
I mean, I'm already at that weight.
Sorry, I meant for him to come up to that weight.
Yeah, yeah. If we fight, I mean, he would want I would imagine, if I have the belt, I would imagine he'd want to take it. And so we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. You never really know with these things. And that'd be great. It'd be great for me to have a rematch considering I took the first fight on a 2 week notice,
Mm.
and he's been boxing for a lot longer than me. But I would love to get the rematch one day if
No,
possible.
certainly it would be good, especially if the storyline where it's saying you took it on 2 weeks' notice. He's fighting for your belt. He's fighting at 190. Normally fights at 180 or 175. So yeah, it's all good for the storyline. And yeah, it's good. I do appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. Your camera quality is really good with the background as well, with all the skateboards and stuff.
Yes, it's my stream right here, man.
Are you streaming on
Yep.
Kick? What are you streaming
No,
on?
I'm on Twitch. I just kind of like got back into it, and I gotta get my numbers back up, bro. But it'll come, especially with these guys. I'm gonna start like doing some IRL streams. I'm gonna get one of those Galaxy phones, I believe, for the IRL streams,
Okay.
and start doing that because people don't care about gameplay as much anymore. The IRL streams are where it's at.
As you guys already know, Fred Talks Fighting is now sponsored by Boohoo Man. I always wear the red sweatshirts, or red hoodies, or red t-shirts in the interviews. This is a red sweater that I got from Boohoo Man. You guys can use code FRED, FRED, at checkout to get 10% off and click the link in the video description for more. Boohoo Man is everything you need this summer, from t-shirts to sliders to shorts and even swimwear, so you can keep yourself looking good. So go check out the Fred Talks Fighting's new sponsor, Boohoo Man.
Those are the ones that are trending. If that's the thing is sort of trending in a year's time, it'd be interesting. Or people like the setup ones where you're sitting at a desk like you are now, gaming. But you're gonna be streaming on Fight Week then, or you have a cameraman with you, just recording you the whole time for the stream. That could be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm not sure. I haven't. I gotta figure that out over the next, couple weeks. There's been so much on my plate. Being a father, being a fiance, and the FaZe stuff, and then obviously this camp and this fight haven't been taken lightly at all. But yeah, it'd be dope to have a stream, whether it's before the fight or after the fight. So we'll see.
Yeah, because I don't think you could stream the actual fight, but before and after you could, and certainly in Fight Week, they'd
Yeah,
happily
yeah.
have you streaming. But yeah, Tempo, I do appreciate it. Anything else you want to add before we wrap this up until I see you in a couple of weeks in Miami?
Listen, what's your second favorite color? That's all I want to know.
Good question. Well, I wear a lot of white t-shirts. I think I'm wearing a yellowish t-shirt now, but I wear a lot of white t-shirts, as everyone does. So that's kind of basic. I guess maybe
Yeah.
blue, maybe like light blue, like the
Yeah,
baby
I
blue
like
color.
that. I like that. That's one of my favorites too. I like blue a
Like but
lot.
that's kind of skateboard behind you with the
Hmm.
sky, that sky blue color.
Wait, which one?
That one, yeah, yeah, the sky blue
This
color.
one?
No, the one with the orange. I don't know anime, but the other, yeah, the second one along.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. That's Goku from Dragon Ball Z.
I should know this sort of
Damn.
thing, but I don't. I'm rubbish at
You don't know any anime? You don't watch any
it.
anime?
No, nothing.
This man just watches the real shit.
Yeah, the grown up stuff, Tommy, the grown up stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. Whatever, man.
Yeah, I'll get hate for that in the comments. Well, anyway, I do appreciate it.
I
Thanks
appreciate you,
very
my brother.
much.
Good talking to you. Thank you for the call.